Alright, what is up YouTube? Welcome back to another Battlefield video. Today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going over the weekly challenges. I'm going to tell you what they are, and then I'm going to show you how to best complete them. Along the way, if there's some challenges that I don't like, I'll re-roll them, but those are going to be for me specifically. Afterwards, we are then going to go into a game, and I'm going to talk about what's been going on with Battlefield, the news that we've been hearing. I know last week I went on a rant. This week shouldn't be as crazy. Give you my thoughts on that. I know that the news is a little late, but I'm working full time, so just keep that in mind. And I get to these videos when I can. So, yeah. Let's get into the week 2 challenges. Okay, so starting off with, by the way, the challenges that are worth 3 points, 5 and 7, I'm gonna call those easy, medium, and hard just to make it easier. So if they're easy, they're worth 3 points. If they're hard, they're worth 5. No, if they're medium, they're worth 5, and if they're worth 7, they're hard. Okay, so yeah, reading these starting from the top, going all the way to the bottom. We'll get to the bonus one here in a bit. For all modes, complete 3 matches. That's your first one. Second one, get 45 kills and assists as an engineer. That's pretty easy to do. Deal 2,000 damage with SMGs. Those are your first 3 easy challenges. So I'm seeing a lot of engineer. I think it's going to be an engineer themed week. Okay, going on to your 4 medium challenges. You gotta deal damage with shoulder launched missiles. You gotta deal 1,500 damage. Then you gotta get 60 kills and assists you can using vehicles, which is gonna be pretty easy. Then you have to earn a score of 7,500 in any mode. And then for your last medium challenge, you gotta deal 2,500 damage with gadgets. And then that's pretty easy. Then going into your 3 hard challenges, you gotta deal 4,000 damage to enemies while on foot. And then you gotta resupply teammates. And then if you resupply teammates with a vehicle, so if you take the supply crate for the engineer for the vehicles, it'll count as triple. You gotta do that 50 times. Honestly, that's gonna be easy, but we'll showcase what's up. And then for your final hard challenge is repair 5,000 damage on teammates' vehicles as a squad. Repair 5,000 damage on teammates' vehicles as a squad. What does that mean? I guess squad repairs count. It's very interesting. Once again, for this week, I'm not noticing any sort of like gauntlet or battle royale challenges. So I feel like they have made like the challenges in base game not include anything battle royale. And this is literally the one of the themed weeks I told you all about. This is gonna be engineer themed. Best way to go about it, obviously run engineer, run whatever SMG you feel comfortable with. For shoulder mounted launchers and stuff, you can take whatever launcher works for you. I'd say if you're super familiar with rocket launchers, just run the RPG, hit vehicles from the back, from the sides. Once you're done with knocking out these challenges, because these 3, the easy ones, and this shoulder one, shoulder mounted launchers, gonna be easy. And because the RPG counts as a gadget, you'll be able to knock this off soon in the same game, along with this one if you're just hunting vehicles. You could run the anti-armor and then place mines so you can get the damage done as fast as you can. So you run the RPG or whatever launcher you're comfortable with, run that with mines, go mine the enemy spawn and get free kills until that damage is done. And then what you can do is you can switch to the other path that's there. Basically gets you can get the supply crate and what's the other one? The supply crate and that robot that repairs, because that repairs faster than the repair tool, and you can get this done pretty quick. So I'm gonna go into gameplay. I'm gonna talk about what's been going on with the news that we've been getting with Battlefields, talking about well, DICE developers talking about not having resources and stuff for new maps and what we can expect and stuff. But yeah, and talking about the bonus challenges, we didn't get into it. Dealing 4,000 damage as a squad to infantry as a squad. So basically, just run around with your squad, focus on infantry, play the objective, that usual stuff, and yeah. So before we hop into it, what else do I gotta showcase? Nothing else. Is that I am gonna do these. I'm gonna go escalation, conquest, breakthrough. I'm hoping to get the new map. I haven't played it. Honestly, I've been playing a lot of Battlefield. We'll do contaminated. Hopefully, get that. If not, we'll go with whatever we got. And yeah, just go with the flow. So give me 1 second. I am gonna make a cut here, and I am gonna swap over to gameplay. Give me 1 second. Alright, so we are back. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna show you what loadout I'm gonna run. So I'm gonna take the anti-armor path. I'm gonna swap this out. SMG. What do I wanna take? Honestly, I wanna run the MP7. I'm gonna run that. Does it have something new here? Oh my god. Does it have thermal? I'm gonna check this out. I'm gonna see what's up with that. What else do I have here? Okay, that's that. Just knock this out real quick. Alright. Anyways. I'm gonna check out this MP7 for sure. I'm gonna run an RPG, I'm gonna run mines. And that's pretty much it. On the other classes, I am gonna run the supply crate, and I'm gonna swap this off for the EOD bot, which is really fun, by the way. And I'm gonna run this, so see if we can get a good map to experience the game. Okay, let me bring down my audio real quick here. Audio. Right. Engineer. So this is mid-game. We'll see how it goes. What's the situation going on here? We're losing Echo. Our spawn is back here. I want to take Bravo, so I'm going to spawn on our chopper. I have no idea what's going on. I'm going to see if I can help him out real quick. Oh, there's a little bird here. Alright. Nice. Alright. Oh god. Pull away, pull away, pull away, pull away, pull away. Need to go to Bravo. I'm not gonna gun. Good gun, but no, that's not what I want to do. I mean, I do need to assist with vehicles. Blueberry, Greenie, turn around. Mother. Need to get down to Bravo. Oh, we got hit with something. Tow missile. Alright. I'm gonna go defend Bravo. This does have thermal. Oh my god. There's someone behind me. Damn. Okay, we have to take Bravo. So what was I saying? Yeah, uh, yeah, so Dice essentially made a. Oh, they've been going on some interviews talking about how they feel and they hear the sentiment of us wanting more maps, but their excuse is that they don't have enough resources or time to make the maps that we want to have, or the amount of maps we need, which they want to prioritize quality over quantity. And honestly, from my opinion, I think they need to what my recommendation for this kind of fix is would be to I'm gonna shut the back would be to hire not hire I guess set a team, a small team, and focus on bringing back a classic map. You don't have to stop what you're doing in terms of making maps and stuff, because that does take time and resources, and we do want good maps. There's an argument to be made that they haven't been good, so like it don't matter. But like if they want to keep up with that, they can set aside a small team who are really good at who are experienced in making the maps that we want. And what they can do is have that small team focus on remastering or bringing back a classic map and throw that into the pool of maps we get through the season, you know? And they also said that, oh my god. Oh my god. I guess everybody has that blueprint? You? I'm in danger. I'm dead. And what they can do is, yeah, throw that into the mix. Start it right now. Make a small team. Have them focus on making the maps. Even if it doesn't start right away, what they can do is, oh my god. And what they can do is, let's say start of season 4, because I know they're working on Go Mud. Oh my god. The thermal on this looks weird. It looks sort of like pixelated. It's throwing me off. Is that a tank? It is. Oh my god. Was that like stun locked or something? Shot in the back. So once they're done with Go Mud, they can work on making another map, let's say for season 4, and have them develop it, work alongside it, have the other team make brief passes over the map, and you just bringing back old maps to throw in the mix. I was going to talk about the limited time modes. This takes up a lot on my screen, I'm not going to lie, that's throwing me off. And yeah, I like the thermal. I don't like the fact that it takes up all the freaking screen, so I'm just go with this. Oh god, I picked the wrong one. Go with this. And I was gonna talk about limited time mode, sorry. So they say that the only way they're gonna make a mode permanent is if the engagement on the limited time mode is good. But the one thing to note is that no way I missed that. One thing to note is that the limited time modes, people get bored of real quick. Like once you experience it like a good couple of times, you're just gonna get bored of it and you're not gonna play anymore. Like me, like I play a certain thing a couple times. We're not all gonna play the operations event 24/7, you know? People will like it, people will experience it. But no one's gonna stick around and play it on repeat um just because it gets boring, you know? There needs to be more variety. If you're gonna add like an operation type of special event, what you gotta do is don't just add the two new maps, add more maps, bring them together. Let's say like Manhattan and Empire State are an operation. Let's say Cairo and Sobek City are another operation, you know. There's room to push the narrative, there's room to make this grow. There's room to, oh, do I really want to try this? There's room to really have fun with all this, you know, but they can't just be, oh, it depends on engagement or whatever. You have to, oh my God. What you really have to do is just get the experience going. Oh, that went horrible. And yeah, that's what you got to do. Sorry, usually when I play, I don't talk much. And I somehow missed. I missed again. I'm 4-7. God. Okay, let me lock in real quick. Give me 1 second. I gotta focus on this. Yeah, basing a limited time mode on what the type of engagement it's gonna have, it's not gonna work well. You're basically no mode that would be good in Battlefield is going to stick because people get bored of the limited time mode and how repetitive it is. Um, they need to add more to it if they want to make a limited time mode good, you know, or if they want to have the engagement that they want to see. Because I'm all for operations, I love it. I've always loved operations. It has always been like a fun addition to the game. And yeah. And our LAV is paying like a bitch. I don't know why you see an LAV and you run from it instead of shooting at it. Bruh. Yeah, that's pretty much my opinion on what's going on with DICE. They say that the structure that we got now with 2 maps and all that stuff is a nice cadence for the team to follow to give us like good maps and stuff, but I still think it's not enough. And what else? Yeah, I don't. They say that it's gonna be the same cadence aside from like Goldman coming in probably season 3 or 4. And my prediction is that the game isn't gonna start getting better with the kind of stuff that we want till season 4, season 5 maybe. Like the game will experience a resurgence in players down the line, but I think this first 2, 3 seasons are already set. So any real changes that are gonna come isn't gonna be for maybe like a few seasons down the road. Which it sucks because it doesn't have to be like that, right? But ultimately, what can we do? You know, we can scream, we can bark and all that stuff, but there's only so much we the players have say over. I mean, the numbers are going down. Eventually, EA is gonna have to start panicking and be like, "Oh my God, we're losing players. We're not making enough money." Blah blah blah. Obviously, we don't want the game to can. This is a good game. We want it to. Oh my God, again. Um, we want the game to thrive and do good. But the thing is, there's only so much. If this is what it's gonna be, um, I predict that season 3 is gonna do really bad. I think that Battlefield, it will survive. The damage, the numbers are gonna go down, obviously, right? But um, not gonna be a good time for Battlefield, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm gonna do a better performance because the last one was bad, so I'm running it back. Though I hate that we got the same map again. Um, you know what? Honestly, I don't think this is gonna do good. I think these will do good. And then for the launcher, I think I might take this. Yeah, I'll play guerrilla warfare from afar. What else am I gonna run? You know, I'll run with that. All right, it's fine. They did talk about the disbanding lobbies, how they might work on it and not make it as often. I've always said they need to get rid of it, but I don't know why it's been a thing. I don't know why it continues to be a thing in games. It makes the game feel more dead than what it really is. And yeah, let's go for a better performance here. So that's pretty much what I got to talk about. I'm going to focus on gameplay. I'm going to talk. Um, we'll obviously cut this part up just because I don't want this to draw out super long. 'Cause I know the matches can be 20, 30 minutes. So just give you a heads up on that. But I'm basically done with the commentary on that stuff. Alright, yeah, I am back. I played 4 matches, which you saw the first one. Second one started, that match didn't go so well. I played the new map. I played it in Escalation, I think. I liked it, but it was I didn't have a good team. Then what you're seeing here is Iberian Offensive, which was probably the best game I had in like the hour that I did play. And yeah, I'm not gonna go into a lot of my experience in that. The game, it's fun. The foundation is there, but like I said earlier in my commentary, the game just doesn't feel good. Whether the matchmaking is really just wonky, not wonky. The matchmaking is just ass, and it pairs you with like really bad people. Like I'm telling you all, there's a skill-based matchmaking in this stuff, and you have to. I feel like you're gonna have to do what you do in Call of Duty, where like you have to like carry or do decent, so you can feel like the game is okay. But in reality, there's a reason why if you play like a good amount of matches back to back, you have some games where you just pop off. You're like top of the game, top of the scoreboard, and then the other matches are like horrible. You know. I know it's not as bad as it could be in COD, but there's a matchmaking here, and like I said in another video like a long time ago, the matchmaking with a lack of team balancer leads to a poor match quality, which there is a lot of here in this game. And I think that's a huge issue into what's putting off a lot of players in Battlefield. And not so much the maps. The maps, like they can be fun. You can have like your enjoyment of them if you're into like only urban combat. Yeah, it's cool. But like a lot of us who want variety and stuff don't mind the maps. It's just there's no team balance here, and there's a skill-based matchmaking, and match quality is just really bad. Something I would like to see fixed. But yeah, I'm not gonna add too much longer. I realized while going through my stuff that I talk way too much, which isn't a bad thing. But like, I just have a lot of opinions, a lot of thoughts that I want to get out of my head, and I'm just gonna end it here. So if you made it this far, feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're into that. I do plan to bring you consistent Battlefield content. And we are on the road to get 100 subscribers. I would like to reach 100 subscribers by the end of summer. And there's gonna be plenty of more content coming up. I'm playing a lot of games right now. Like I right now, to give you the lineup of what I'm playing Battlefield, I'm playing Overwatch, I'm playing The First Descendant, I'm playing Warframe, I'm playing War Thunder, and I'm playing a little bit of Fallout here and there. But yeah, I got tons of content that I want to bring onto you all. Obviously, with a lot of things going really good right now, I can't focus on one thing or another. So some form of content, like my Helldiver stuff, is gonna be in shorts. My Overwatch stuff might be in shorts as well. I might make an Overwatch video. I don't know, but yeah, there's a lot of games that I've been playing. There's gonna be a variety here in the channel, much like there has been. And I am trying to get into the rhythm of uploading a lot more. So by all means, if you're interested in a certain type of video, certain type of content, you want me to cover a certain thing, or if you want to get my opinion on something, leave a comment down below. I will get to it. And yeah, if you made it this far, like I said, feel free to subscribe if you're interested. And I will catch you all next week. Be safe. Have a good week. And I love y'all. Peace.